Hey mama, I see you. Hiding out in the bathroom. Hiding out in the laundry room, the pantry, and your closet. Because as hard as you love your babies fiercely with all of your heart, motherhood can just be a real peach sometime, a peach. A moldy, bruised peach, for lack of a better word. Hi, my name is Brianna, and I have a PSA that all mothers need to hear. Every mom needs to watch this video, so I hope that you share it, and I hope if you're new that you hit that red subscribe button while you watch. I learned this lesson from my therapist last year, and I decided to show you in visual format about just why moms, it's critical for you to love yourself, to ensure that you have the self-care that you need so you can take care of your babies and all of your responsibilities and not find yourself locking yourself in the pantry or the laundry room or the bathroom or the closet because you desperately need a break. So I, on these mason jars here, sort of labeled what my big priorities are. So my husband, my kids, my work. I feel like this kind of just is also like the family buckets, but my two biggest family priorities. Friends, my house, and this is me, this nice little big mama blue mason jar. And throughout every single day, I mean, there is something that I need to pour into my kids when it goes to working on something for them. And my husband, I think I switched those two, sorry about that. Same thing with work. I am honestly a workaholic in recovery, but I definitely still pour my heart and soul into my work. And then as much as possible, I try to pour some time into my friendships because I am a very loyal and desperately need my girlfriends in my life. And then my house, I just take a lot of pride in it, which if you've watched my past YouTube videos, you probably see that in the fact that I just find such joy in cleaning and decorating my home. So as you can see, mama is now drained. I have poured my energy and my love into so many different buckets here. And how do I get that back? Well, my husband, he's up here. I mean, he definitely does love me back as much as he can. So I get a little bit back from him. And same thing, I do find so much joy from my kids. It is just that I have two toddlers. I have a 2- and a 4-year-old, and it is just a lot of energy that's required for a 2- and a 4-year-old. And my work, I do find so much joy when I get to hear from you in the comments or connect with you. Whatever the platform might be, whether it's my blog or Instagram, all of that. So I do get some love back. My friends, I'll just be honest, I feel like it is pretty much a reciprocal. I feel like if your friends are just draining you and not giving back, you should probably reevaluate that group. And then house, this is one where I feel like it also just kind of sticks in there. So sort of labeled here, what are the things that I really need for self-care and self-love that give me that energy, that sort of fill me back up again so that I can continue pouring my energy and love into the other people and big priorities in my life. So maybe it's vacation. That's probably my biggest love language besides the typical 5 love languages. Maybe it's going to get my nails done. That like every 3 weeks is pretty much when I go. Reading a book, which is something I don't get to do as often as I would like. I usually listen to them on like Audible. Watching The Bachelor, if you followed me, you know that's like my guilty pleasure show. Yoga always recharges me, but I do not get to yoga classes as often as I would like. The real exercise I get is I ride the exercise bike while my kids play around me, which gives me a workout, but doesn't like clear my mind and my headspace and make me fill back up. So if I'm being honest, I would say I'm probably just filling myself up about halfway. My self-care isn't horrible. I try to do these things, but I'm not doing all that great of a job. So for the rest of this video, I just wanted to give you ideas now that you kind of see the visual and probably can think in your head like, no wonder why I'm so drained. Like every day I'm just like pouring my heart and soul into my job. And maybe it's a job that you don't really like, so you never kind of are getting anything back out of that job. Or maybe, like I said, you have some friends that are just draining you and you're not kind of feeling that reciprocal love back. So if you're feeling pretty empty and locking yourself in your pantry, here's some ideas that I have so that you are truly loving yourself, mama, And honestly, you need to look at this as dating yourself. These are your little mom dates with yourself so that you can feel like yourself again, because I will admit, I feel so lost as a mom. Like, there are just so many things where I'm like, I don't even know myself right now. I don't even know sometimes the music that I really like to listen to certain months, because I just don't have time. There's just so many things that when I think about my high school self or my college self, that I've just lost so much touch with things that brought me joy back then. So here are some ideas if you're feeling the same way, so that you can love yourself and go on some mom dates with yourself. Sit outside and read a book. Or drink your cup of coffee. Or heck, just get outside. Go to the store and buy yourself some flowers. Spend the afternoon baking one of your favorite treats. You could also consider taking a class. I was just saying to Adam, sometimes I just don't feel mentally challenged, and I just miss with back to school going to college. I'm like, I want to just take a college course. So I wanted to give a shout out to Skillshare, because if you're feeling that way, Skillshare is offering my subscribers a 2-month free trial, and it's only around $10 a month if you decide to sign up after the free trial. And they have courses in everything. They have graphic design, writing, marketing, time management, and productivity, which I feel like every mom at some point needs. So many of you ask me for advice on starting an Etsy shop or starting a YouTube channel or saving money to travel, and they have courses on all of that too. Or even if you're just trying to take better pictures of your family on your phone, there's a great course on that. There was actually a course, I'm gonna take it. It's called Bullet Journaling for Self-Care and Productivity. So I just feel like that will be the perfect little me date to journal and just feel more in tune with myself and help myself be more productive, right? Like, what mom doesn't need that? So I will link Skillshare down in the description box for you if you're interested in taking some courses as a little nerd date with yourself. You can take a bath. Do a craft or color. Go for a drive. Have a picnic with yourself. Eat a taco. Seriously, why are they so good? Go for a walk. And if you don't like any of those ideas, just do something for you, mama, because you need to love yourself before you're capable of loving your family, your babies, anyone else in your life. And I truly believe that happy moms change the world. So love yourself, make yourself a happier person, and I think you're gonna do really, really amazing things. And you've got this community of people who get it. We love you, we all go through this, and we all need to make sure that we're dating ourselves, loving ourselves. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, make sure you share it with a mama who could use it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with